It's clear that every tide has to stop rising at some point, and the same is true for fame. Some actors decide to stop being actors on their own, while others ruin their careers by doing something irreversibly stupid. Some go down with the way they act, while others just bore the audience with bad movies that make the big producers stop knocking on their doors. Here are 5 actors who were well known and probably still are, but Hollywood no longer hires them. But before we start our countdown, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon as well. Number 1. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage has become nearly a household name due to the sheer absurdity of his career, which has seen him star in a number of awful action movies, alleged heartbreakers, and pictures with a lot of corny plot lines. He was once considered a rising star in Hollywood, but they quickly realized how talented he was, or perhaps we should say didn't have. Nicolas Cage isn't the young prodigy everyone thought he was because he is overblown and overly theatrical. It was soon apparent that he truly only had one character, and that he wore the same bewildered expression in all of his roles. But he's been able to make it into a specialized style that the internet adores. Number 2. Hilary Swank. What a shame that Hollywood overlooked such a gifted young woman. There are no reports of a negative attitude, an addiction, or any unjustified demands. Hollywood seemed to swoon with Hilary Swank because she was a nice, talented, and hardworking woman. Unfortunately, her success made Hollywood a little nervous. Early in her career, she almost immediately afterward won 2 Oscars, propelling her to prominence and glory. By the time she was 30 years old, Hollywood was finished with her, and she had accomplished more than most people could ever imagine. Since what goes up must come down, her career began to tank. Number 3. Kirk Cameron. Kirk Cameron got his start in Hollywood when he was very young. He was a child star and was in a lot of TV shows and movies. He is best known for playing Mike Seaver on the sitcom Growing Pains for 7 seasons. He has also been in the movies like Father, Like Son, and Listen to Me. But Kirk Cameron isn't known as much as an actor as he used to be. These days, he is known more for his extreme Christian views. He talks all day long about what he thinks about religion, homosexuals, and other things. Because of this, Hollywood has pretty much blacklisted him. Cameron can't keep his religious views and beliefs to himself, whether he's doing interviews on TV shows or posting on social media. Number 4. Mel Gibson. Even though he made a great movie as a director again in 2016 with Hacksaw Ridge, Mel Gibson is still mostly banned from Hollywood screens. In the 1980s, 1990s, and 2000s, Gibson was a very successful and well-liked actor and director. But Gibson had some public meltdowns that were so bad that they ruined his career for good. After getting in a car accident while drunk, he went on a huge anti-Semitic rant that made big news all over the world. Since it's been more than a decade, some of his fans have forgiven him. But a lot of people, especially the rich and famous in Hollywood, will never forget what he has said and done. Number 5. Taylor Lautner. Taylor Lautner has simply lost whatever spark he once had, despite the fact that there is a lot of speculation as to why he is no longer castable. Similar to Kristen Stewart, his career was launched into full bloom by the Twilight trilogy. Lautner made the decision to focus more on title roles after Twilight. Everyone anticipated that Abduction would be a big success, especially with Lautner in the lead role. Lautner was dissed by critics who claimed he lacked acting talent and relied solely on his good looks. The film was doomed from the start due to a weak plot, and by pure coincidence, Lautner's career was also destroyed. We hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to be notified of all the latest videos.